Yet another week in the beautiful state of Utah with my beautiful wife, hanging out in our rad shop. Also, we have Robert. He's over there too, hanging out with us today. So, with this video though, this is going to be a pretty fun video. A lot of people have been asking for us to do saddle-related videos, and so we're going to do a saddle repair that we have going on this week. So, with that being said,
go ahead.
what?
Go ahead.
What, I have something in my teeth? What's wrong?
Nothing. Do you know what day it is?
I haven't got to that part yet.
What day is it today? It's your turn. You do it.
It's Monday, brother!
Yeah, brother.
I hadn't even asked you yet, though.
Oh.
I haven't even got to the part. Stop jumping the gun.
Well, you have so much stuff in your teeth. I was just trying to...
Do you want me to get that out of yours first before you talk about mine?
Yeah.
So, we, like I was saying before someone thought that I jumped the gun, we are doing a saddle repair. We're working on a part of the saddle that's called the Blevins strap. And it's one of the main parts of the saddle. You can't use a saddle without that part.
It's very important.
Super important. It holds on your stirrups. But with that being said, it is the raddest day of the week.
It is.
Well, you've already ruined it because...
Well, you gotta say what day is it?
I already did. I said it's the raddest day of the week. That's when you jump in and say your thing. But you've ruined it because now we've already said it. Now this is in the future. I have to go into the past to be in the future.
It's Monday. No.
It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, brother, it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Monday.
The day that we upload our leather videos.
Yeah.
Oh, really quick. Also on our YouTube now, you can do subscriptions to us. It's a new feature. You can do multiple different types of subscriptions. I think we have like a $3 a month one. We have like a $12 a month one. Then we have one that's expensive. It's $30 a month. I'm Byron.
I'm Candace.
I'm Robert.
Let's get into something rad, everybody. So as we said, we are going to be doing... we're going to be replacing Blevins straps. So just to kind of go over some parts of the saddle here, you have the horn, you have the jockeys, you have the seat, you have the skirts are down there.
You're holding the fender?
Good job. I'm
Thanks.
holding the fender. Now, this is the stirrup. So what holds the stirrup onto the fender is this strap back here. And this is called the Blevins strap. And some people will say to themselves, they'll say, Self, why is it called a Blevins strap? Well, that's a great question, Self. And the reason that it's called a Blevins strap is because of this combination right here. This is the Blevins buckle. And that goes into your Blevins strap, and then this slides over it, and that's what holds your stirrup on the piece. But as you can see, the customer came in because this has gotten dry rot and it's all ripped apart, so we're going to be making some new Blevins straps. So now that we got that all done, now we can just pull it straight out of the saddle. And we're also on this one, we're doing a clean and condition. We've already done, actually when I say we, I mean Guillermo. Guillermo's already done the wool on the skirts. Now I guess myself and Candace get to work on these Blevins straps. So now the next step is we're gonna cut these all off and get it to where we can start making the new straps. All right, so one of the things we have to do, so this attached attaches in 2 different places. It attaches at the top and down at the bottom. So now that we have our safety goggles on and our Dremel tool, we're just gonna actually get the top part to be smooth. Hopefully you heard me. I said we were gonna grind that down to get the top part smooth. So that's what it looked like at the beginning. That's what it looks like now. And then I can get a screwdriver underneath there and pop that top off. So let's get this other side done. All right, let's put this down. Let's get our flathead screwdriver and watch this. Bink. And try not to catch those. Those are hot.
But when they cool off, they're going in the bucket.
True. Then we just take it from the back side and push on them, and they'll pop right out. Okay. Most of the time, the Blevins buckle is actually in between the top piece and the bottom piece of leather. It's actually in there. But for some reason, this saddle maker didn't do that. And that's all right. Everybody kind of has their own little way of doing it. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grind off the top of these so that they are smooth with the buckle. And as long as you take just the top little layer off, it's okay if you go onto the buckle. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get a punch and punch on this side of it, and hopefully it loosens it up because these actually get pretty tight inside of the buckle. But I'm going to sand down all these, and then we'll be back as soon as I'm done. All right, so we got them all sanded down. Now I'm going to take my punch and I'm just going to let it hang over just a little bit, get it on there, and hopefully there, that's what I was looking for. See how it recessed in there a little bit? Now we're going to do this one. The hardest one is actually the middle one. Now it's the time to see me struggle. Because you gotta... Oh, we did it. We got the first one. I'll be honest with you guys. It never, ever is that easy. You guys are good luck. And if this one comes out decently easy, which it is, starting to come out. There we go. Now that this next one is going to be a lot easier for us. Come on. Bang!
That was in 3D, right at us.
I'm stoked over that one coming off that easy. We do need to release these from each other. So just get your knife in there and slowly open it. Be careful because you don't want to lose your finger like I did with this knife right here.
That's unfortunate.
It cut it right off.
Huh.
This is also one of the most dangerous leather working tools, so be careful. You don't want to lose that whole thumb right there.
The whole thumb's gone.
Yeah. All right, so we can put this to the side. Now we'll go in the other room and we'll get the straps cut. We'll measure it up. We'll go from there. All right, so this part we are going to be hand cutting out. I've already got it started, but we're going to be hand cutting out these Blevins straps for the saddle. Oh, it's going to make me look weak. Can you hold that part?
Look at those muscles. This is going to make me look strong. One hand.
Almost there. There you go. All right. Cutting Blevins straps is most of the time a two-person job. So we're just going to be cutting them out And you saw me take off the other ones, and so we have to cut 2 of these. All right, so now we're gonna get that Blevins strap, and we will be taking off some of that fur on the back side, but we're just gonna kind of put it over on itself, and we will mark with a pen. Mark with whatever you want though. So now we're just gonna lay it on there, and we can see on this Blevins strap how it's starting to get dry rot and stuff like that. So we're gonna mark this area, and then we're gonna come down more, and then this is where the big damage is, right there.
And clearly that's a safety issue.
Oh yeah, that's the other one is completely jacked up. So we're just gonna kind of mark where these holes are. Then we'll check our pattern, because sometimes these holes get stretched out over the years. But at least it's gonna give us an idea. We're gonna just kind of even that out in the middle. Gonna get our mallet, our knife, and just follow that straight down. There's the one side. We're gonna get the other side and just follow that straight down. This is the part of the Blevins strap that connects on. So this will actually be on the whole other end, and then this just gets punched. We just want to make sure that those are even, and we'll go up on each one just to double check. And see, they're already kind of off, on, off, on, off. Okay, so now we're gonna find our bigger hole punch for these. And so this one is probably gonna, that's the exact right one, but we want a little bit bigger. There we go. Well, actually, let's do this. We're gonna get these punched, and then we're going to set this in there and just see. Okay, so that one is on, so we can punch that one right where it needs to be. And then we'll check it. And that fits in there perfectly. So we're gonna go right there. And some might ask, they might say, Byron, what happens with that little blue mark right there? So it depends on the color of the saddle. This is a darker saddle, so you'll actually never end up seeing that little blue mark. A blue mark. And you'll never see it. Is those, once we get this side punched, the other side that we do will be 20 million trillion times easier, because we can actually just set this one right up and do these holes. And then we're gonna go to the very end where the 3 were. Punch. And if you guys like the saddle videos that we're doing, this is actually our first one, so let me rephrase that. If you guys like this saddle repair video and you want more saddle repair videos, make sure you comment below that you do. Because I know in leather crafting, one of the things that I struggled with was doing saddle repair. Only because there was no videos out there, and I'm not going to name any names, but other saddle makers didn't want to give you any advice, 'cause it's almost like they felt like you were going to take away their business. But there's plenty of business for everybody out there, hence why we make these videos, and we hope that these videos help you guys. We hope one day you come to us and you say, hey guys, because of your leather videos, I'm the best leathersmith in the world now.
Actually, we have some young ladies that are on the fast track to being leathersmiths that are faithful watching our videos. So what's up, ladies? You know who you are.
That is true. We got some young ladies watching these videos, and we got you guys' back. We're helping you out here with getting this knowledge.
Right.
All right, so here's our skiver.
One of the dangerous tools, most dangerous tools.
Oh, yeah. And hey, stay tuned, because if you haven't already watched our short video on the most dangerous leather tool, it's gotten like almost 14,000 views right now and like 30-something comments. Mostly people talking trash, but that's all right. It actually cracks me up to read them. We're going to make a whole video of leather tools that are super dangerous, because someone said in the comments, there's no such thing as a dangerous tool. Well, guess what, Pumpkin? There is such thing as dangerous tools. And actually, I loved, I don't remember which one of my subscribers re-commented back to that guy, and he put, what about a table saw? Is a table saw dangerous on its own? And it is. You wouldn't just mess around with the table saw.
No, you're right. So here it goes, haters. Here we go, haters. Keep watching.
Yeah, because see this thing right here? That's actually a razor sharp blade that's 7 inches long. So, yeah, I'm going to guess that that's just dangerous all by itself.
Nah.
All right. Okay, now I got to reset it. We're just trying to get off that top layer of fuzz.
There it is. There it is. Get it, babe. Hercules, Hercules.
If you guys don't realize how hard it is to pull a huge, thick piece of leather through a skiver like this, well, my friends,
You're just not living the leather life.
you haven't experienced leather life.
Oh, hold on. If you know me, this is not a shock. This is Candace, Hot Messes. That's all right. When I leave work or my house, sometimes I make an attempt. All right, let's line it. First of all, we are going to, oh, I hate this one. It's not my favorite, but here we go. Stay on your edge.
All right, so we'll be back in
2 and 2. 2 and 2.
Babe, it's 2 and 2.
No, it's 2 and 2.
There you go. Atta girl.
Boom.
So now we're back from our break.
Here we are.
Actually, all we did was finish lining it. We thought it would be too boring.
It's true. So now you gotta watch me bevel it.
Which is just as boring.
But this is satisfying. Look at that little string. You just have to keep even pressure. Make sure that you don't jump your line. Bring it down. You're really trying to go with it, aren't you? Here it is. I've been beveling, and I just want everyone to know that anything sharp, this, a needle is the sharpest tool and the most dangerous for me. Look at this. Can we see my flesh wound? There it is. Look at that gouger. Babe, I need help. I need a Band-Aid. Can you help me? I lost my finger.
I have to go poop.
Now that we have done everything else, we're going to go ahead and oil this. Make sure that it's going to be nice and supple.
Now, why do you oil it?
So it's supple. I just said that. Nice and supple.
Oh. All right, so you're doing the back side too. Because if you do the front side, you always want to do the back side. Really, really, really oil up the back side. It's better. Trust me, it's better if you oil up the back side more.
Grease up that back side, then. Let's do it.
So how did the back side of that turn out? Oh, perfect. It's perfectly oiled. All right, let's flip it over.
So complicated. All right, see? Okay, we're ready. Here it goes.
She's ready.
We're using a dark brown. Just gonna wipe it on. We're gonna do a couple coats, so just make it as even as you can.
Okay.
Oh, we're such losers. I love it.
You want to know what we're doing on a Friday night? This is what we're doing on a Friday night.
Yeah, here we are.
All right, so we are getting the edges right now. Always make sure that the edges get got.
Got to get the edges.
And then we'll do one more coat on the back side, then she's going to be sealing it.
Remember, the tan coat always darkens your dye. So you'll see it even it out, but it should keep some of the darkness, some of the depth.
All right, the next step to this journey that we're on is putting in our brass rivets and getting...
My bad. Oh.
All right, so the next step is just getting these brass rivets put in, and they are directional because you do have certain ways that everything needs to go. And so it's going to be this the rough side and that's the rough side, so it's going to be rough and rough. You guys know how much I love the rough and roughs. Oh, come on. See, everyone wonders why I have the Coke nail and I don't do drugs. Well, it's to get things out like this. See? You couldn't do that with a normal nail. So the side that's going to be facing the horse is this side. And so actually I have these in wrong. We don't want those facing the horse. We want the smooth side facing the horse. That way nothing can pinch the horse or damage the horse or hurt the horse so that the horse wants to rear up or buck. All right. Let's get this set. Okay, so now we got that cut off. We're going to put it in the domed part. That sets it, and then I always, and you don't have to do this, but I always just kind of take it and flatten it out. I like it. Other people might not like that, but I do. It's how I do it. We are going to trim it up with our dikes. We are going to put it in the dome part. Zoom in on that dome right there. See how it domes it over? Now I'm going to take that and just kind of flatten it out. Now it's set. So this is going to go in like that. And we're going to keep it the same as the original builder because technically that's supposed to be inside right there, but the original builder didn't do that. So we're going to keep it on the outside, but we need to glue it and we're going to stitch it. Then it's not personal, you know. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to sew this up. And then we can put on the Blevin buckle. And we are well on our way to having this all complete. Awesome. Okay. All right, so now we just are putting in the rivets. And facing this down, we're going to put this part of the buckle on. Get that down. Got to get a hammer, kind of hammer that down a little bit. Rivet toppers. Hammer down. Put the hammer down, brother.
I think it's great. Leave a comment if you think mine. Yeah, brother. Let's hear your yeah, brother. Do it. Yeah, brother.
Oh, yeah, brother.
You win.
Robert, let's hear your oh, yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
Good. That was very good. Put the hammer down.
I think Robert's been practicing that a little too much at home. Sweet. Okay, that part's done. This is all ready to go in. This is exciting and new. Okay.
Here we
Go
go.
on in here. So once again, as you guys saw, this is the saddle that we've been working on. Believe it or not, these are directional. So let's find the right direction, which is going to be this way. So this part hangs to the back. We still have to clean and condition this up as well, but let's get it in. And a lot of the times when we do these Blevins straps, normally the skirts are on the saddle and it makes this, with what I'm doing, so much harder. But without that on, I can actually just get right up in there and get it right where it needs to be. Normally what we would do is we would just start putting it back together, but Candace still has to clean and condition this saddle, so I'm not going to put it all the way back together, but this is kind of how it will go. And this just gives you an idea of how the new Blevins straps go on. If you have any questions, let us know, and we may or may not answer them. More than likely I will, but I'll be a smart aleck. So, ta-da! So, fun times and bad times this week, everybody. Candace is behind the camera. She didn't want to be on because we literally just got back from like a 4-hour drive and we're beat up and we're dirty and all that. Well, one, the El Camino got hit and got smashed in. So, good news is El Camino's getting a new paint job and we're going to be going from there. I was thinking about selling pieces of the paint to try to afford the new paint job. Maybe we'll sign them and date them or something, I don't know. But it was a fun week this week. We were able to get out and do our project in the shop, which was the Blevins straps. That was pretty rad. And what else did we do this week? Oh, you got to see Candace jacking herself up and with one of the most dangerous tools in the leather shop. Other than that, I think that's about it this week. We had Robert in the shop for a second.
Yeah, Robert was helping out.
But
lots of repairs.
With that being said, I'm Byron.
I'm Candace.
Oh, actually really quick. So we do offer subscriptions now for the channel, and you can go to the channel page and check out the subscriptions. Sign up for one of the subscriptions to help out the channel. But with that being said, have a rad week, everybody.
Everything that happens is motivation.
It's true.
We need you guys.
Please help.
We need you. Oh, and it's I need you now.
Oh,
That's too late. It's too much.
too much.
Well,